Good morning, kids. Hope you all are well and fine, safe at home. Hope you all would have received your classwork, textbook, and all everything. Uh, we pray God for the normal condition as much as possible, as soon as possible to happen. Okay. Now, as you all got your classwork and textbook. Okay, you all got classwork and textbook, so we will do our book back exercises and classwork activities. Okay, first we are going to see the book back exercises. Okay, we are going to write our book back answers. Take your computer book, write the first lessons book back exercises. Okay, write the first lessons book back exercises. First exercise is, which cycle do all the machine follow? If it is a machine, it has to follow some rule, isn't it? Which cycle it should follow? Input, process, output, or process, input, output? Which is the right cycle? IPO is the right cycle. So we should click on IPO. Okay. Now the second question. In an IPO cycle, the I is stand for. See, in the previous question, there is a IPO, right? IPO. What is this I means for? I means for what? Information or input? So it is a input only, not the information. So it is an input. Okay. Now the third one, the data and instruction we give to a machine is what? Okay, the data and instruction we give, whatever we give is input only. Whatever we give is input. Whatever computer gives us is output. Okay, if you get from your computer, that's the output. If you give to computer is input. Okay, which of the following, the fourth one, which of the following is used to input data in a computer? Okay, which device you use to give information to computer? Which device? Keyboard. Obviously we use keyboard. Yes, CPU, keyboard is the right answer. Okay, the fifth one, which of the following shows the output? Okay, computer gives you answer in what? In which device? Okay, it gives always in monitor. If you ask printout, it will give answer in paper also, printed paper. Okay, so monitor is a right answer. Okay, now the second exercise, write I for input, P for process, O for output. We have to write I for input, O for process, O for output, P for process. See here, the cereals. Okay, the cereals. Yes, this. Okay, something wheat or flour, like that. Flour. They are flour and water is there. This is input. Okay, and after that we have to process it in order to make a dough. Okay, we have to process it. That is process, and the final one we get is output. That is dough. What we get is output. Okay, the same way in the second question. Okay, the clay, in order to make a doll. Okay, we need mud and water. So mud and water is input, and once you process it to make a dough, that is process. And after processing, if you give a shape and color, that is your output. The same way, to boil egg, to get a boiled egg, the fresh egg before boiling, that is input. Boiling is a process, and after boiling, what the eatable egg we get is output. Okay. In the circle, you should write I for input, P for process, O for output. Okay. The same way, uh, in the orange. Okay, if the fresh orange is input, if you squeeze it, that's a process, and the juice what you get is output. The juice what you get is output. The same way, the fifth question has the grains what we have, that is the grains what we have, the cereals what we have, that is input. Okay, whatever it is, rice or dal or whatever. And if you cook, okay, if you cook, that becomes a process. After cooking, the eatable dish what we get is output. Okay, the eatable dish what we get is output. Okay, now here the third exercise, match the clouds to the picture. Match the clouds to the picture. See here, I have solved these sums in seconds. Who will say this, girl or the computer? In a second, girl cannot do, only the computer can do. So there is a chance for computer only. Okay. The second one, I work for long hours, I never get tired. Okay, who will work for a long hour? Only machines can work for a long hour. So definitely it is also the possibilities are there for computer only. For the same time, third one, oh no, I forgot the poem I learned yesterday. I forgot the poem I learned yesterday. This forgetting problem and all will come for human only. So the possibilities are there for the girl. Okay. Now the fourth one, I can do many things at a time. I can do many times at a time. So who has this possibilities? Only the computer has these possibilities, because computer only can do many tasks at a time. Multitasking ability especially for computers. Okay. Now the fifth one, ouch, I hurt my finger. Okay, who has feeling? Okay, who has feeling? Only the humans will have feeling. Computer doesn't have any feeling. So the girl can only say this, I cannot think or plan. I cannot think or plan. Who has this possibility? Only the computer has this possibilities. Only the computer has these possibilities. Okay, now the seventh one, I never forget anything. I never forget anything. If we are a human, we will have definitely this problem, memory problem we have. Okay, the age old grandpa, grandmas and all, if you see, the age goes the same way, the memory also will go decrease. Okay, it is common for human, but it is not possible for computer. Computer has a very great memory power. Any number of years if you use computer, computer will not have this problem. Okay, I never forget anything. This we have to connect with a computer only. Then the eighth statement, I made a silly mistake. Who will do mistakes? Only humans. Okay, only human will do mistakes, not the computer. Okay, kids, now you all would have understood how to match. Okay, read the statement. Read the statement and think whether to match with the computer or with the human. Okay, if you feel if you have to match the statement with the computer, draw a line to that statement to computer. The same way, if you feel that you have to match with a girl, the same way you draw a line with the statement and to the girl. Okay, kids. Okay, now we will move on to the next slide. Here you can see, fill in the missing words, choose from the box. Okay, fill in the missing words, choose from the box. We have given 4 words, wheat, heating, clay, dirty water. Wheat, heating, clay, dirty water. Input. First we will see cold water. Cold water. From cold water we are getting hot water. So what would be the process? Okay, the process, the water state has changed from cold to hot. Then definitely someone would have heated it. Okay, so heating is the process. Okay, now grinding is the process and the output is flour. Then what should be the input? After grinding, we are getting flour. Then what we would have given to the grinder? That is wheat. Okay, wheat or any cereal, any grain. So that is wheat. Here we got the option wheat. Okay. Now the third one, filtering. After filtering, we are getting a clean water. How can we filter? After filtering, how can we get a clean water? Dirty water would be the input. After cleaning, after filtering, we are getting a clean water. Okay. Then the fourth one, molding and clay pot. Okay. After molding, we are getting a clay pot. Then what would be the input? Okay. To mold, we need a clay. Okay. We need a clay, isn't it? So clay should be the input. Only then we can mold, and so that we can get a clay pot. Okay, kids. Now you all would have understood how to choose the right answer. Now it's time for doing classwork. Dear kids, listen carefully that we all have got the classwork. Okay, we all have to do our classwork now. In order to do this, first thing you have to wrap your classwork with the brown sheet. Okay, wrap your classwork with the brown sheet, then label it. Label it. Okay, then fill the details in the label. Write your name, write your subject, standard, school. To write school, always write the complete name of the school. Okay, write the complete name. Seventh Day Adventist School. Write the complete name of the school. Okay, kids. Now, after wrapping, after sticking the label and completing the details filling, move on to the first page. Okay, in the first page, what you should write is, write your name, standard, subject, school. Okay, if possible, write in the capital letters, blocked letters. Okay, write your name first, then standard, subject, and school. I always insist kids to write their school name in a full, in a complete name has to be written. Our principal specially insists us to make the children write the school name in a neat manner. Complete name has to be written on the classwork or book wherever it is required. Okay, not the SDA form. You should not write like that. Write in the full complete. SEVENTH, 7th, DAY, Adventist, ADVENTIST, Adventist school, SCHOOL. Okay, like this you should write the complete school name. Okay, kids. Now move on to the next fresh page. Okay, next fresh page. Take the next fresh page. In that you should write the lesson name first. First lesson name. Okay, write the lesson name first. Then write the Roman letter 1. Write the Roman letter 1. Then write the heading, spelling words. Okay, this is how your page should be. As I'm showing in the screen, the same way it should be, but there should be a lesson name too. Okay, lesson name too. Now see here, dictation words I have given. First one is information. Okay, INFORMATION, information. Repeat after me. INFORMATION, information. INFORMATION, information. Input, INPUT, input. INPUT, input. INPUT, input. Then the third one, output. OUT, PUT, output. OUT, PUT, output. OUT, PUT, output. Keyboard, KEYBOARD, keyboard. KEYBOARD, keyboard. KEYBOARD, keyboard. Mouse, MOUSE, mouse. MOUSE, mouse. MOUSE, mouse. Monitor, MONITOR, monitor. MONITOR, monitor. MONITOR, monitor. Hope you all would have repeated as we do in the classroom. Whenever I read the spelling words, please kindly repeat after me. You are all good children. As we behave in the classwork, the same way we should behave in the online class too. Okay, kids? Next, we will move on to the second classwork exercise. Now, in the first lesson, we don't have any question answers luckily. We have only book back exercises. Okay, so kids, go through the book back exercises again and again. Go through the spelling words, dictation words again and again, so that we would be able to do our job better. Okay, thank you, kids. Bye.